There is a simple truth that shapes every destiny, every achievement, and every breakthrough a person ever experiences. Your life will rise or fall to the level of the thoughts you consistently feed your mind. What you think about, you move toward. What you allow in your mental environment, you eventually create in your physical environment. Your mind is the garden, and every day you are planting seeds. The question is not whether you are planting, but what you are planting. Are you sowing seeds of strength, growth, wisdom, and vision, or seeds of doubt, fear, frustration, and limitation? Because the mind does not stay neutral. It grows whatever is nourished. Most people want change, but they don't change the mental diet. They want courage while feeding fear. They want success while consuming negativity. They want confidence while repeating the same old story about why they're not good enough. But nothing in life improves unless the mind improves first. You cannot have a powerful life with a weak mindset. You cannot build a future while replaying the past. And you cannot expect great results from small, careless thinking. If you want your life to expand, then your thinking must expand first. Think of your mind as the engine that drives everything else you do. What you learn fuels your actions. What you believe shapes your habits. What you imagine influences your decisions. When the mind is fed with ideas that strengthen you, you become someone capable of more. When the mind is fed with doubt, you become someone who hesitates, postpones, and settles, and life responds to the person you become. Feeding your mind is not a one-time act, it's a daily discipline. Just like the body needs food every day, the mind needs inspiration, knowledge, and direction every day. And just like junk food weakens the body, junk thoughts weaken the spirit. This is why you must choose carefully what you allow in. Choose what you read. Choose what you watch. Choose what you listen to. Choose who you talk to. Every influence is either adding strength to you or taking strength away from you. Every voice is either lifting you or lowering you. Every idea is either building your future or breaking it. Some people say they don't have time to feed their mind. But the truth is you are always feeding it. The real question is, are you feeding it intentionally or accidentally? If you wake up and scroll through negativity, that is food. If you spend hours listening to complaints, that is food. If you constantly focus on what is missing instead of what is possible, that is food. And the results of a poor mental diet always show up in your attitude, in your energy, in your belief, in the way you respond to challenges, and the choices you make when it matters most. But the beautiful thing about the mind is that it is always hungry and it is always ready to transform. No matter where you are, you can begin today. Feed it something powerful. Feed it something that strengthens your character and sharpens your vision. Read a page that inspires growth. Listen to a message that expands your perspective. Spend time with people who challenge you to rise higher. Fill your mind with ideas that help you see your potential instead of your limitations. Because once the mind is fed with better thoughts, it begins to demand a better life. And when your mind becomes stronger, something extraordinary happens. Challenges become training, not obstacles. Failures become lessons, not defeats. Delays become preparation, not punishment. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That shift, fed by a stronger mind, changes everything. The quality of your thoughts becomes the quality of your future. Remember this. Success begins internally long before it appears externally. People will see the achievements, but only you will know the mindset that made them possible. People will see the results, but only you will know the disciplines that shaped your thinking. And when life becomes difficult, when the road becomes steep, when the journey tests your endurance, it will not be motivation alone that carries you. It will be the mind you have been feeding all along. So choose today to give your mind the nutrition it deserves. Commit to feeding it daily with ideas that inspire, strengthen, and elevate you, because the person who feeds their mind with wisdom will always defeat the person who feeds their mind with excuses. And the person who feeds their mind with possibility will always rise above the person who feeds their mind with limitation. Feed your mind and your life will follow. Feed your mind and your courage will grow. Feed your mind and your destiny will begin to unfold in ways that once seemed impossible. Everything begins with the thoughts you allow, so choose them wisely, guard them carefully, and feed them intentionally. Because when you feed your mind, you feed your future.